degrade ourselves, that we make a less being of ourselves than we should be, or than we supposed to be, or that we really are. So do not make a less being of yourselves. That's all. That's the only thing about love, okay? About unconditional devotion. It's not for other person benefit. It's for yourself. Because you want to train yourself. You want to show that you are God. You want to realize God. And the only thing to realize God is to act it out. To know that you can do that. You can be like that. You are able to be like that. And to prove to yourself that you are God. And that's why you come here. To want to prove it that you are really God. It's because you sit in heaven all the time and you say you are God, I am God, I am God. Yeah, but that is not satisfactory really. You know, that's not satisfaction. That's why you came here, to act out this power of God, this love that's overwhelming inside your body. That's why we have to do it. It's not for other people's sake. It's for yourself, to realize who you really are, to realize the great being that is within you. So come home and bring this love with you. Don't bring any complaint about retreat. The tent is so small, the weather is so cold, and the person next door snores so loud. Whatever it was, it's over. Okay? It's over. It's already more than over. I'm just, a little bit late. As usual. I told you the story of my birth. I was even late coming here, on my birthday already, on my birth, on the first birthday. I'm late to come. According to my parents' account, I was late. I didn't want to come down, so the last minute is missed the train, God kicked me out, said, get out. Yeah, I was over 24 hours late, something like that, overdue. I didn't want to come down. I said, what for, I know I am God, and that's all right with me. I don't have to prove it. I don't have to prove it. It doesn't matter. I said to myself, probably at that time, if I remember correctly, I said, oh my God, I'm God. It's fine, It's fine. I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to prove to myself that I'm God. I don't have to prove to the whole universe that I'm good. It's okay if I'm not good. That was my attitude. But nevertheless, a promise is probably a promise. And not too many other masters like to come here either. So since a stupid one just promised, then that's it. That's done. All right, so we'll come back to our focus point. Bring the love back with you. This life is difficult. We all know. I know. I'm tested every day. If you have any test and try with your 4 or 5 members of the family, just remember me. Yeah? I have 1,000 times over that number, and I'm tested every day, and I'm still here. I look probably weathered, but but I'm all right. Because I know tomorrow I still have to continue. We, the practitioner, cannot just take our life and go. We could do that. I assure you we could do that. But we don't. We won't do it. Why? What's the difference? Living a few more years here and doing a few more good things or going right now and enjoying the eternity. Because we already have that. It will be waiting for us. Okay? There's no hurry. I assure you once and for all again here, even the lousiest of you will go up. So now the only problem is here and now. Whatever we have to do, we finish with love and devotion, so that the day we go, we don't feel, oh, I should have done better. And then you regret, and then you come back again. I won't come back with you. Not this time. I don't like to. Oh, I don't like. I don't like to come back. I know I appreciate all your love and devotion. I know you have done a great deal for this retreat or any retreat, you know. Like in my house, there's a lot of good things you bought for me, even though I never touch. I never have time to enjoy, and even the fireplace and all that, you know. It burns the whole night when I come back, you know. But I came late last night, about nearly 1 o'clock. So the whole day I don't enjoy anyhow. But I appreciate all that love and preparation. Whoever that was that doing this time, very, very detailed, very considerate. I must thank you very much for all the arrangement for me in my tent. You know, abundant of things that I could need, but I didn't. Yeah, for example, chocolate and writing part 10 of them. You know, even I don't have time to write that much. You know, but I appreciate all the arrangement and all the water next to next to my tent and the bathroom. You know, provisionary toilet and all that. This is really very, very considerate and very lovingly arranged. I must thank you, the Australian people, and some of the temporary attendants of this retreat. But you can never have enough of anything. You know, if you have this, you don't have that. You know, if you have the boys attendant, then you better not have the girls attendant also, because they will be kind of conflicting each other by chemistry. By the law of chemistry. If many boys and girls together, I will have more headache. So I just do a lot of things myself instead, you know. Like, for example, yesterday, I just have some few dirty clothes from Singapore here, and I just asked the boy to come and ask somebody, any female, you know, or the one who take care of my tent, to wash it for me. And then he had to bring back the matter to me. He said, oh, master, they say they have to go to your house and wash it, because they don't have a bucket here. I said, my God, now you throw back the problem at me just for one trousers and one shirt. Then give it back to me. I wash it myself. For example, like that. It's just so simple. I don't demand special bucket. Besides, can wash next to my tent. You know, there's water and bucket, everything, and water tap. For example, things like that. So actually, you can't just have everything all the time. And people are just so funny. You know, the one next to me are always funny, believe me or not. Doesn't matter how high IQ he has or she has until he come around next to me, and then it become to be funny. Just to wash a trousers and a shirt. I washed all the undies myself already. Just a trousers and a shirt, and had to throw back the problem at me. 24 hours later. I expect it to be done already and give it back to me. I don't have time to wash all this. It's bad enough that I have to iron all my clothes, and sort out my luggage and all that all alone. It's a lot of less time for me to sleep and meditate. But still, I'm doing a job like a queen or a president, but I have no help. You understand? They have a lot of help, people who make up for them, who do hair, do for them. I do everything myself. And carry my own makeup as well, and shoes and everything. And still, just one shirt and one trousers, throw back at me. I have to come back to your place and wash it. I already don't want people in my place anymore, because they'll be too crowded. They'll be walk up and down next to my room and how I rest. You know what I mean? And they'll be talking and, having conflict with each other, male and female attendants and all that. And then I would rather, do everything myself. So this is, even if you have problem with the retreat, with the tent and with whatever location, whatever neighborhood, bear in mind, I also have problem, okay? I just say you this so you don't complain to me. I complain first, okay? Yeah. We always have problem in this life, I tell you. So just accept it and do your best. Do your best all the time. And when somebody else is in trouble and he's a little bit, crispy with you in his talk, don't mind. Don't mind. Don't set your ego between you two and destroy the love that you want to nourish and make grow. We should make love, not make war. Anywhere, anywhere. At home, in the grocery store, on the street, with friends, with neighbor, all the time, all the time. Try to find a way to make peace and to make the situation better, not worse. Yeah? If your partner is already very, touchy, yeah? Very on edge, and you turn your back and being cold and don't talk for a few days, does it make it better for you too? Does it make better for the one that you love? No, definitely not. And that's not the way to show love, is it? No. So always try to find a way to make peace. And if your neighbor already shouting at you and misunderstand or maybe complain about something that is you do or your dog does or your cat does it make the situation better for you even if you shout back at him or hate him or thinking he's a very unreasonable fellow? No, it doesn't. So try to understand the other fellow's point of view and situation and feeling as well. Now, because we are not the only one that have feeling. Maybe at that time we have different opinion because we see things differently. We have our own feeling, he has our own feeling. Both think we are right. But we have to try to find a way, make compromise, if we can. If after all we cannot, then at least we do our best and we know we are noble. We know we are good and loving, and that is important. That's why you want to practice Kuan method. That's the reason why you want to realize God, that within you. And if you want to realize God, the only thing to do is be God, anytime. Do the things you think God would do. Speak the things you think God would speak in that given moment. That doesn't mean you cannot be angry or you cannot show your feeling or emotional disagreement. No, if it's true feeling, show it. And then tell the other person that's how you feel. You may feel wrong, but that's the way you feel. And it's truly that time you express it in every given moment. You understand? Be true to yourself. Yeah? All right, you want to get rid of me, right? Okay, finish. I'm finished. Enough now. So what do we do next? You go back to your tent, get dressed, and come back, right? Okay, so I see you soon. Anything else you want to tell me? Thanks. Happy birthday. 生日快乐哈。It's nothing superstitious about going to the doctor, and nothing mundane about going to the doctor to take care of your body, even if you are a Buddha. Because your body is just a machine, it's like a car, and if it's old and you have to repair and make lubrication or maybe change the engine and all that, or change a part of it to make it work. So they have to do that. And that we discuss about what have a lot of calcium, and they say milk and all that. So we say milk really is for children only, because children have the enzyme to digest some indigestible things in the milk. And God has made the children with this kind of enzyme, so that the children can take the milk from the cow in case of emergency. Suppose his mother died, or his mother is sick, or his mother cannot feed him by breast. So God already knows everything. When we grow up, God took that away. We don't have enzyme anymore. So that means we shouldn't take milk anymore and try to fight with a little calf for milk. Because when we grow up, we can eat a lot of things already. Besides milk, the latest find that if you drink a lot of milk, even your bone will become more loose and easy, more fragile. That I can understand. Of course, I told a lot more, but this is just a summary, okay? And, and then also milk gives you a lot of more trouble than it's supposed to do, to do you good. Anyhow, because they asked me if they drink milk, I say I don't. I don't have any particular reason for not to drink milk, except I just don't like, because I don't like things that come from animals straight, straight and without process or things like that. I'm just a kind of that person. It doesn't matter. I also drink milk sometimes, but I'm not a fanatic. It's just that it's not my favorite. I wouldn't look for milk if I have anything else to drink. And so with yogurt and anything like that, and also with the honey, just my personal dislike. And then they just prove that maybe I know it inside already, milk is no good, so they just tell me a lot of things about no good, the milk is no good, thing like that. So I just tell them and they ask me if they can drink yogurt. I say, of course do, if it's for your taste, your personal joy. We should not stop anything just because, it's no good. We drink moderately. I just say it's no good if you drink a lot because you hear people say it's good for you and you force yourself to drink. But if you drink for joy and for taste, I like yogurt, then please do it. I say, after all, if you if you avoid all the baddies and, take all the goodies, and life is not so miserable. If you can't eat that, you can eat this, and especially for the vegetarian, it's already you have to avoid a lot of animal things. And then if you can't even eat yogurt, you can't drink milk, then what the heck, or what to live for? So I just told them a bad joke, like there was a guy who lived until 120. And so it's a sensation in town, and everybody come and ask him a lot of questions, and the journalist ask him, what's the secret for living so long? So the man say, I don't go out dancing, I don't have friends, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't even watch TV because radiation, I don't even have a mobile phone because I'm worried about cancer in my hand. And I don't even have a girlfriend, I never married, I don't even care about women's joy and sex. And the journalist was very puzzled for a while, and he was scratching his head and saying, then what the hell are you living for? What's the purpose? What's the purpose? It's just a bad joke, I apologize if it's not your taste. Just to bring home the point. If we are fanatic, then it's also, I don't know what's the purpose. Huh? There's no need to abuse yourself for anything, including forcing yourself to take all the milk or a lot of things that you don't enjoy. Because I tell you what, even if you force yourself to take a lot of the things that you don't like just for the sake of having enough nutrition, also harmful to your body, because it's reject. It feel already very, very repulsed. For the things that you force it to take care. Huh? So just take what you like, but have to know. I just tell them what to know. Have to know. For example, don't think take a lot of milk is good for you, and then you force yourself to do it. You take anything you want for the joy, and you have to know what it is, so that you take it the way you want, and not the way other people tell you to. That's all. Okay? Not that doesn't mean you cannot have milk and have anything you want. As long as it's not have anything to do with ahimsa, like killing animal and things like that, then it's okay. Okay, any other question?
Master, I want to ask you, how can I get rid of the pornography totally, 100%? I didn't read them frequently, but I can't swear myself.
Oh, you cannot stop reading them, right?
I can guarantee my whole life can touch that forever. I have not courage.
Why? Okay, then just read it if you need to. Okay? Read it now and again, okay? Whenever you really need it, read it, okay?
But then I commit against the
No, it's okay. No, you don't commit anything if you read for pornography. It's just that if you come and ask me what is the best way to calm your mind, so that you have more concentration on the spiritual meditation, then these, I advise you. But you take whatever advice you can, and the rest up to you, okay? And just don't come to me and say, why I don't progress? I meditate 3 years already, so every time I close my eyes, I only see the naked woman. Then you blame me for not telling you the secrets, yeah? And the helping method, that's all. But you don't commit anything the way you live your life. Whatever you live your life is fine with me, okay? If you want progress, you better take some of the advice I give you, or take all of them, okay? Or take as much as you can, all right? Okay? Continue read pornography if you need. It's okay. It's okay with me. One day you will grow out of it and voluntarily throw away, all right?
Thank you,
It's
ma'am.
okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. I don't blame you. They ask about personality problem and how to change, or other people who make mistakes and all that. I said, oh, everybody is responsible for yourself is enough. Something like that. And whatever you want to change in your personality, you have to do it gradually also. You can't just use any magic or kind of hypnotism to harm yourself and harm other people. 我说你们要像那个人要改他个性啊，慢慢来啦，我们多打坐就好了。不然的话，就用那种什么别的那个想象或是催眠什么都对身体、对自己不好，也对那个被影响的人不好。那我说我们控制他们头脑不好啊。像你们很多人叫你们用催眠啊，那个改变自己的那个经济朋友，那个不行啊。Just like a lot of time you hear that people suggest you use hypnotism to change the personality of your loved ones, to make him love you more or make the children more obedient, and that I suggest you should not. Because it is a great sin to control other people's mind and individual free will. They are free to choose a bad way or good way, the way they want, because that's what they are born for, to struggle within themselves, to fight the battle between negative and positive in order to be strong. You don't do the work for them, just like you don't do the homework for the children who go to school. Even if you're a professor, you don't do your child's homework for him. He has to learn himself. And this is a great sin if we interfere with people's individual free will. Even God doesn't do that. If God wants everybody to be good, He would have done so. He would not let us do what we want and then learn our own lessons. And by mistake, we will know what's right, what's wrong. And by doing good, we will know the difference. Yeah, we have to choose. We have to, because we have God inside. We have to decide whether we want to manifest the God quality within us outward, or we keep hiding it and denying God and then choosing the evil way. That's our will even. God tolerates heaven and hell. We have to do the same because we are God. At least we are the son of God. And we are the children of God. Every Bible tells you that. And if the children of God must be God-like, at least in some degree. You can't control other people's mind and tell them what to do, even unconsciously or when they sleep. That's a great sin. You have to let them choose, be strong, or else they have to come back and relearn again, and you don't help them anything. And it'll be worse next time. Okay, I have to go, I think.